Yeah, I mean, they got a little deck here, so you know, let's get your plates and see.
You can just see everything.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. That's what's selling this place. And when me and Vickie looked at it to list it, I was like,
what'd y'all say?
well, when we looked at it, we were trying to come up with a price. I was thinking we should go 172, 175.
Yeah.
She did comps and she said, we'll do 169.9. I said, okay. And now we've got offers that's taking us up to that 175.
Well, what?
175 or 176.
Okay.
So it's going to take a 170. I'm going to say it's going to take a 178.
Dear Lord.
And worst case scenario, if I tell you to go crazy, I'd tell you to go to 180.
Yeah.
Because there's these people looked at us. I don't know if they'll put an offer or not. Because this agent showed it and already put one offer in it that was here already just now. She had another set of buyers. So, I mean, they're ranging from like a 170 to a 176.
Is there an airport? Where's the airport? Or is that
That's probably I don't know. That sounds like, I was going to say, we've got that little airport here, but that sounds like a bigger plane.
Yeah, it does. What's that down there, that green?
You're going to ask me all that, I don't know.
I don't know either. I can't tell from a distance what
Where
stuff
I'm sitting
is.
at, what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
See, it makes me think if I thought about, well, no, I was going to say, the way we came off the road would be back in there. You can come up the mountain more or less. So.
Who knows? It's somebody's field. I see wheat, don't I see? No, hay. I see hay rolled up, I think. But that's hard to tell.
But I mean, this view's going to be here for a while. It's not like people that buy something the trees take your view out in the first 3 years, you know?
Yeah, you know, Fernandina used to be just a little tiny little fishing village, and greed got a hold of it, and the city commissioners started, they were people that moved in and got those seats, and we've got high-rise hotels. We've got a Ritz-Carlton, Amelia Island Plantation. It's like...
It went crazy.
Yeah, and I hate to see that happen up here in Franklin, and I just hope that there's enough protected land that it won't.
I don't think it will, because the Drake family controls a lot of the development.
Good.
So that's why you don't see that much here.
Yeah, good.
And, you know, there's a few little more restaurants trying to come in, like there's a Chick-fil-A trying to get here. That's they were supposed to go west side across from Captain D's at Walmart, and then the city said they wanted them to pay $300,000 to hook onto the water supply. So Chick-fil-A was like, I ain't so sure about that. So they've been squabbling, but Chick-fil-A's trying to come here.
300,000
to hook onto the damn water. See, that's what they do to these some of these businesses, because they're trying to control.
Yeah, they don't want them to come in. And what I don't want is people to sell off their large farms. And I see that. I see large
it does, but there's
bundles
not as many going as you think.
of acreage.
Yeah, but you don't
scares
see,
me.
Yeah, you don't see it. It's not enough to put a dent in the place.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It might seem like it, but it's not. But yeah, this is and see, this house has you've got the bottom of it's got the cinder block. You know, it's the foundation.
Yeah.
When we go down, I'll show. But that's what, to me, when I look at houses and I think about what you got to worry about.
It's
There's
the
not going to be any more.
foundation.
Yeah, it's a cinder block down there. Half the bottom of it's all cinder block up. So guess what? Less likely for termites to ever get into the walls because you're on the cinder. It's all cinder block.
Yeah.
Less likely that you got moisture that sucked water out of the ground into the wood siding and stuff because it's cinder block. So I would imagine anything crazy with this house if you had inspections done.
Our house was, if we had bought with our heads instead of our hearts, we would have ran away. But we bought with our hearts, and we're glad we did, and we did a lot of the work ourselves.
Yeah.
Still doing a lot of the work ourselves. And this is 20 years later. But... yeah, this is really, really nice.
It's a neat place.
What is this? A little...
just a little utility
closet. Yeah.
And then we go down.
Yeah, her bedrooms are come... what's it? Yeah, there was a bedroom up here, right?
There's a main bedroom up there.
Now, we're upstairs.
We are.
Okay.
Even though, because you have to come
And the
up.
kitchen is upstairs.
Yep. Everything you need is on the main floor, depending on if you come up the back stairs or come in like
Yeah, you could do that.
And then down here.
Yeah, that helps. I got deep steps for old people.
Unlock the door, can't open it. Oh, it must be locked from outside. It is. Damn.
That's okay.
And I think they're leaving a lot of this furniture in here. There's a few.
Yeah.
There's some stuff upstairs that's tagged with Bonnie's name on it. One of the siblings, little piece of tape. Like there's a little sofa in the living room, and there's like bedroom furniture upstairs. She's got tagged, but most of it's.
Where are these people from?
3 of them live in Florida. Like I said, this was a family house, so they're originally from here.
You know, when they split up that money,
There's gonna be a whole lot.
they're giving up so much for $40,000.
Yep. So
That's
you got your little bathroom here, so you got your other full bath. Shower in here. Like I said, it's stuff's outdated and this, that, and the other.
Yeah, but you got a walk-in shower. That's good.
And they've done little
And you
things
got a
every time.
little door, just like at the
I know.
movie theater, on your bathroom there.
If this place, if somebody bought this place and over time did some more updates to it because of that view, it'd be well over $200,000.
Oh, it'd be over $200,000 in a couple of weeks.
Well over.
Yeah.
This is just a little door comes out this
Okay.
side, so somebody's in there, they can have the screen door and enjoy the air.
Yeah, I told my husband to come with me because he's always interested. The last house we looked at, it was a drainage problem. The water didn't get away from the house.
Well, they've got gutters on here, and they've got their drains down through here. And if we traced them, see like this one, and I look at this all the time too, because if I don't see this kind of stuff, then I worry about a property. Because up here, you've got to do this stuff and make the efforts to pull stuff away.
To pull it away, yeah.
Yeah. And
So where does that go? Down here somewhere?
What, that one? Yeah, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out and come under the bank, and it's gonna shoot out right here. Here's where you can see it running down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's no, which isn't a deal breaker, but there's not a creek or anything nearby, right?
Not that I'm aware of
That-
in here.
that she
just
would
that
hear.
just that main river down there. If they want to go down on a river somewhere.
How far are
down
we to the river?
What are we about? Well, we passed it coming in.
About 8 miles, 7
No.
miles, 6, 5.
The big river, you turn beside of that one coming on Saunderstown Road, the big one.
Actually, I didn't.
Oh, well, when we leave, that's the only way I
Yeah,
can in.
next to the
Yeah, the big,
the dump.
yes,
yeah.
the big river over there. So you're
Yeah.
only a couple miles max.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you have to have water, you got to.
Oh, Vickie, you're in trouble, girl. You're gonna like this house, Vickie. Y'all might as well put that one up for sale and just come on up here. He's retired from the Navy.
Yeah.
And he's working for the government to get to the age of 62.
Gotcha.
And they married, and she told him, "Don't marry me, I'm too old for you." And she's like a few years older than he is, but I mean, you know, he can still get out here and do all this stuff.
You've also got a metal roof on this house, which that's always nice to have the metal roofs already there.
Yeah.
Because less likely you don't have to worry about anything unless you get a storm that rips it off.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like you say, concrete.
Yeah, and as you see, and
On
then
the
you've got
bottom.
and the house itself. I was like I told Vic, I said it looks like it's been painted at least in the last 3 or 4 years to me. Just looking
Yeah.
at the color tones in the wood
I
up
like
there.
that color too.
Yeah, it's not faded, it's not worn. It looks like somebody's painted it in the past 3 or 4
Yeah.
years.
I would have put 10 on the underside up there,
Oh,
but
yeah, I would too.
somebody else might do that.
Like I said, if somebody, I mean, if she puts an offer in and gets the house, and she listens to what I'm telling you, and I hate to make
Yeah.
it sound like that, because I started out working as a buyer's agent years ago, and I love doing that. But when I have to tell people this is what you need to do, I feel like I'm trying to pull it out of them, and I don't like that feeling. But I'm just trying to make sure you get, this is what you got to do. If you like it, if you don't, hey, great. Or I say to buyers, make the offer you're happy with, win or lose. Because I've heard those, oh my God, we didn't get it and I really wanted that house. And I'm like, oh. And you need to do what makes you happy.
They turned away from a house on Wheatfield Road. Do you know Ross McDougal?
Mm-mm.
He's a contractor who's
So that's a sign where it
he's
says
pretty
National
much retired now, and he went with us to look at the house and said, you need to run just as fast as you can from this house because it's got so many problems.
Yeah.
And it did. But guess what? Somebody's already bought it.
Uh-huh.
And they got work to do, but you know.
Well, that's like this one little house. I don't know how long y'all was looking on. There was one that was on South Skeena. It was a little white house, 2-bedroom bath on an acre lot, had a creek on both sides. It was $180,000. This was a beautiful little place down in the valley, right?
Yeah.
Everything flat.
Yeah.
The woman bought it in 2014. She gutted it, new plumbing, heating, air, everything was new in that daggone house.
Yeah.
New. Gorgeous. She put it on the market for 180. She had 14 offers. I showed it and my people did one. And I said, go to 195. Don't ask for anything. That'll be your best chance. Because people are going 5,000 and 10,000
I know.
easy over list prices on something that's got something to offer, you know, like this. So, one of the lenders I knew in town, when they chose an offer, I didn't win, of course. And I was like, I wonder what somebody gave them. Because I kept telling my buyers, you might even have to go 200. I hate to tell you that, but you might. With 12 offers, 14 offers. So the lender, one of the other lenders I know in town, I was talking to him last week, and he's the one. They took a finance deal because they had cash and finance, but they took a finance deal on the house, and he's got the loan. So I said, what did they do it for? He's like you ain't supposed to tell stuff, and he's like, 220. I said, what? They went to 220 on 180 list price. He said, we're waiting to see if it's going to appraise. I said, let me tell you, I think it can appraise for 205 or 210 just from what I have experienced in these areas now, right now in the market. I said, if they're putting a big enough chunk of money down, they'll probably still be okay. Because, you know, they'll put down, let's say they put 50 down, they're going to be well under their appraisal amount. They can still close.
Dang it.
So I was blown away at $220,000 offer on that house. This one, like I said, 169.9.
That is a good price.
It is a good price, and it's still a good price where people are hovering at 5,000 over, 6,000 over kind of attitude. So here's what the market's going to tell us right now. Right now, the market's any house that has the views, character, looks like it's fairly decent. You don't have to do a whole lot of work to in these mountains, because that's what you get stuck with most of the time is a lot of work.
I know.
You know, if you had to pay $178,000, if you were a cash, or you could probably pay 175 or 176 as a cash, and you might still be in the running, or you might win out. 178 or 180 in my book should lock you down to where you don't have. It's yours. Is what I'm going to tell you right now. Now, if somebody comes in and does a little TLC, a little cosmetic, you know, you could probably, if the real estate world don't crash again within the next 6 months to a year, you could probably turn around and list this house for close to 200 and people would buy it.
Oh, sure.
Without a problem.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would. A little work and not much work.
Not much.
And you have flat walking ground.
You do, and that's the
We
other thing
don't
you can't
have
get.
flat walking
It's hard
ground.
to find this
Yeah.
little setup. You'll find houses tucked on the side of these mountains, and that bothers me because I worry about the ground sliding away.
That's what happened with our house.